my YT homies, welcome back to the channel. This is Alethea and I am back for another video. And as you all know, because you can see from the title, your girl has the Divine Rose 2 palettes. So don't get it twisted. Yes, your girl has the Divine Rose 2 palettes. But before we get into this palette, do you guys see that I do not have on any lipstick? So we're going to go ahead and check out some other things I bought from Pat McGrath before we get into this palette. And also there's a complete tutorial on this look right here. So you just sit tight, get your drink, get you something, whatever you need. I have my coffee here that I'm still drinking. Actually, this is my second cup of coffee because, girl, I wasn't sleepy or anything when I woke up, but sometimes I just like to have 2 cups of coffee. Like I have 2 and 3 cups of ice per day. We're not going to talk about that. So in addition to getting the Divine Rose 2 palette, I decided to try some of Pat's lip products, and your girl didn't want to just go right on out there and pay the high price for one lipstick, so I chose to get these minis. This is a lipstick mini and this is a lip gloss mini. So this is the Pat McGrath Labs Batch Mini Matte Trans Lipstick Trio right here. And this one is the Pat McGrath Mini Lust Gloss. And it says version skin show warm. This order was my first Pat McGrath order. Not my first Pat McGrath product. My first Pat McGrath product is this palette right here, and it's the Pat McGrath Mothership Subversive palette. This one right here, and it's just one of her 6-pan palettes. And I purchased this from Sephora one time when it was on sale. I think it was for $26 or $27. What's a dollar difference, right? What's a dollar difference? So anyway, I have that. But this was my first time purchasing from her site. So this one has the little hickey-majiggy things in there, and I'm just gonna put these in here because I don't want to lose them. Wait, they're 2 different colors. They're purple. Oh, this one has purple and this one has gold. So let's go ahead and open this bad baby up. All right, so you know I knocked a few of these little doohickeys on the floor. So here's the thing. It comes in this little plastic thing right here to hold them all together. So I'm going to take all of them off. So this first one that I'm going to show is called, is it Genevieve? So it's this blue one, the one in the blue tube rather. So cute! So cute! So let's go ahead and swatch this, and it is just like a red brick terracotta looking color. I don't think this is what I want to put on today. Cute, cute, cute. And then this next one is Fever Dream. This one has a little bit more of an orange type of terracotta look. Both of them have that terracotta hint in them, but this one reads a little bit more red and this one reads a little bit more orange apricot type color. And then this last one is Elson, I think it says. Ooh, and this one is red. This one is definitely red. Let's see, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to put the red one on. So let me line my lips, and what is this? My BFF. I know, brown lip liner with the red lipstick. Y'all are probably like, what is wrong with her? I like the way that feels. And I did have some lip gloss on my lips before I put this on, so I should have taken that lip gloss off, but nevertheless, it's on. All right, and so then let's go ahead and open up these lip glosses. All right, and so let's see these lip glosses. So this first one is Bronze Temptation. Ooh, I like that smell. The lipsticks don't have a smell, but I like this. At least I didn't smell anything on the lipsticks. Yeah, the lipsticks don't have a smell. This next one is very chocolatey, and it's called Flesh for Lust. Very chocolatey. This is this first one. And then this last one is Flesh Fantasy. This one is more of a nude. This one is a nude. So I think I'm going to put a little bit of the nude one on my lips. And because I don't want to put the wand on, I'm just going to use my finger. That didn't work out right. Too much. So let me fix this around. So judge me all you want. I'm going to show y'all this box here, and I'm going to show y'all this box in the intro. Yes, I am. What is it? Mother Pat. Mother Pat. Mother Pat. All right, y'all. So hold on. So let me show you this palette. This palette arrived. Gosh, what day was it? It was Wednesday. P and I went to take some pictures, and I really wanted to use this palette for the pictures, but the palette didn't make it here in time for me to use it for the pictures. So I'm finally going to get to use it, and here it is. And let me get the fingerprints off of it. Here it is. This by far, this is the most expensive palette I have purchased. Most expensive, but baby. So here is what the palette looks like. That bad baby is so pretty. So pretty. All right, so let's go ahead and get started and see what we can do with this palette. So the first thing I'm going to do is get my lids ready, and per use, I'm using one of my Fenty colors, and the one that I'm using this time is 350.
Hey, yo. Don't know why I would assume someone who was trying to figure out their life would know what to do with me. With me. You said you didn't know where this was going. You seem to know when.
Tuesday, I participated in the Pat McGrath masterclass. So let's see what color I'm going to use. In my crease, I'm going to use this color right here, which is called Naked Blush. So I participated in that virtual masterclass, and I picked up a few tips in that masterclass. And so had I not purchased this palette, I would not have been privy. Or, well, let me not say purchase this palette. Had I not signed up for email notifications, I would not have been privy to this palette. So what I did before I ordered the palette, in order to get a discount, I entered my email. And so in entering my email on the website, I got a notification to sign up for this masterclass that was going to be given by Mother Pat herself and some of her team, or her team. I don't know if this is her whole team or some of her team, but I participated in that class, and it was only $10, and the proceeds from that master class would go to NAAC LDF fund, which is the Legal Defense and Educational Fund. So it was for a worthy cause. So I'm like, girl, go ahead and sign me up. So I signed up for the class. All right, so for my brow bone, because I want to make sure this entire look comes from this palette, I'm going to use this color, Skin Show Rose Opal. Y'all like my fingernail polish? Let me tell y'all, I went and I purchased this polish. It's a polish by, I don't know what they're called, but I purchased two different ones. It's this pink and another pink that's more of a rosy pink. And P, of course, she likes the darker colors, and so she was like, when I said something about putting this on my toes and my hands, because I was getting the color, the fingernail polish, to put my press-ons on my hands for our pictures. So I ended up using the more rosy tone. Rose is red. Darker carnation, I guess you could say. I ended up using that one on her, and I used this one on myself, and she didn't like it, of course, at first, because that's just how she is. But then when she saw my nails, she was like, baby, that color is pretty. Hey, see, I always have to get her, because she don't be know what she's talking about. She don't. So I'm going to go into my outer V with this color right here called Extreme Burgundy. These colors, the pigmentation in them is like bomb.com. It is on point, 100% on point. And so therefore I am taking just a little bit at a time and building this up, because I feel like if I take too much, then the pigmentation is going to be bam, wham, bam in your face. So I'm actually just picking up a little bit at a time so as to not get more than what I want to get. All right, so let me tell y'all. So it looks like my face is done, but I have not done my concealer. I did my face, but not my concealer, because one of the ladies on her team, and I think it was Michelle, I tried to write down their names, and I think it was Michelle, she did her eyes, she did her face, when she came in, when it was her turn, she had her face done, and she had done her eyes, but she had not put on her concealer. And I was like, oh my goodness. Since I do my face first, I didn't used to do that, but you know, now of course I do that. But since I do my face first, I was like, oh my God, that was so good. And then I don't have to worry about fallout in my concealer and stuff. So the other day, when we were taking our pictures, the very next day, I used her little trick, and boy, when I tell you, I am now going to be doing that from now on. I learned a lot of things from that masterclass. I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't. You know, some of their tips and tricks on using water versus using a, what do you call that? Using water versus using a, like a Fix Plus or something, if you want to wet your brush before you get a color, because water will help the color keep its, basically using a Fix Plus or something like that may mess up the shadow itself, but using a water won't, if you get what I mean. I'm not really looking for a cut crease. I just want to bring that color out, bring whatever color out that I'm going to use, which I don't know how it would be without this, so I don't know. One day I'll do it without doing this, but
3 in the morning, that was the moment. Said I only need a man if he's printed on green. If his name is Jose Johnny, you're slowing me down. I got important places to be.
all right, so next, what do I want to do? I'm going to take this brush right here. All right, so when I tell y'all,
he calls me so many times when I'm trying to do something. She left here knowing I was making this video, and she has called me twice since she's left. Twice. One, two, twice.
so anyway, let's go ahead. I'm going to do this Bronze Rose 005 right here. I'm going to do this color right in the inner corner of my eye.
Diamonds in my mouth. If we ain't talking money, what we talking about? These boys all chasing me, hands out. Keep my fingers fixed on my crown. Diamonds in my mouth.
And then for the next portion of my eye, I'm going to use, what is this? Gold Lust 001. And I'm going to use the same brush. I keep a towel right here so that I can wipe off brushes if I want to use them again. And I'm going to use this brush, and I'm just going to go right next to this color. Kind of going in to overlap on the other one.
If we ain't talking money, what we talking about? You'll never take me face down. Diamonds in my.
All right, and so for the next section of my eye, I'm going to use the VR Sextra. What is this? Sextra Terrestrial. This is that monochrome, not monochrome, triochrome, I guess. Same brush, just wiped it off. So as soon as I put my eyes, as soon as I put that color on my eyes, I see green. But of course in the pan, okay, so now I see purple. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That is so pretty.
Diamonds in my mouth. Diamonds in my mouth. Diamonds in.
And then for the outer portion of my eye, I'm going to use this Rose Seduction. Same brush. Just going to use the other side of it, and I'm just going to put this color here.
Diamonds in my mouth.
And then I want to take, I feel like I need to take this color, the same one at the end, and just take it into my crease a little bit. All right, right, so then I'm going to go ahead and conceal and all that kind of stuff and finish up the face, and then I'll come back and finish up the eyes.
From the West Coast, teeth dressed all gold. Saved himself his daddy in my phone, then wonders why when he calls I'm never home. You picked the wrong to clean up your mess. I ain't wiping up in this Givenchy dress. The only fucking I'm doing is fucking up a check, and then I'm only in the kitchen breaking my own bread. Said I only need a man if he's printed on green. If his name is Jose Johnny, you're slowing me down. I got important places to be. Diamonds in my mouth. If we ain't talking money, what we talking about? These boys all chasing me, hands out. Keep my fingers fixed on my crown. Diamonds in my mouth. If we ain't talking money, what we talking about? You'll never take me face down. Diamonds in my, diamonds in my, diamonds in my mouth. Diamonds in my mouth. Diamonds in my mouth. Diamonds in my mouth. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. If you hit my line, I'm hitting end. If you text them past 10 p.m.
All right, so for just real quick, I want to show y'all that I am going to use the Fenty Banana Powder to set my face. I actually ended up, that video will be up before this one, but I actually ended up taking that, what was it, that number 6 Snap Shadow palette back. It just really was not my cup of tea, and if I had kept it, it would have been just because I was trying to force myself to keep it. So I took it back and I got this banana powder. So this is my first time using this banana powder, so I don't know how it's going to be.
You don't even need to send. Oh, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Never fucking with you lames again.
I like it. I like it so far.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
All right, I'm going to set my entire face. I've been liking doing this with the Cashew Powder by Fenty.
Living out in Bristol, but you work in Manhattan. Said you came to be an actor, but maybe you'll start robbing hell. Hey, yo. Don't know why I would assume someone who was trying to figure out their life would know what to do with me. With me. You said
All right, so let's finish the eyes. So I'm going to go ahead and put my liquid liner on my top, and I'm going to wing it out.
you didn't know where this was going. You seem to know when it's 3 in the morning. That was the moment. Said I only need a man if he's printed on green. If his name is Jose Johnny, you're slowing me down. I got important places to be. Diamonds in my mouth. If we ain't talking money, what we talking about? These boys all chasing me, hands out. Keep my fingers fixed on my crown. Diamonds in my mouth. If we ain't talking money, what we talking about? You'll never take me face down. Diamonds in my,
All right, and so then for my waterline, I want to go ahead and use, what is this? This NYX pencil, and it is in the color Purple Blaze. So I'm going to use this on my waterline. This is the one that when I hauled it, I broke it. So I need to sharpen this because I've never used it.
diamonds in my, diamonds in my mouth. Diamonds in my mouth.
All right, and so I'm gonna go back in the color Extraterrestrial and use that on my waterline since it does bleed purple and green.
Diamonds in my mouth.
So I'm going to go all out today with the lashes. So I don't know whether, I think I'm going to use, I don't know whether I want to use this Doha or this Mykonos. I think I'm going to use the Doha because this one is like way out there and I just want to try this one. All right, you guys, and so here is the final look. All right, so now that we've gotten those technicalities out of the way with everything else, let's just go ahead and focus on the palette. So as you can see, I decided on doing just a lip gloss for my lips, and I will say that I do like the way this lip gloss feels. I think the lipstick, I didn't end up going with the lipstick because I forgot to take the lip gloss I had on before I put the lipstick on, and then I put lip gloss on afterwards, and so it was like too wet for me, so just going with this is perfect. So anyway, let's go into this palette. So you have the little string that goes around it, and yes, y'all know I opened it already because I did my eyes. So here is the palette, and when this palette first came out, because of the price, because y'all know this palette cost a pretty penny. I don't have to tell y'all how much this palette costs. It's a pretty penny. I did get a discount. Woohoo, yay for the discount. But the palette on its own is $125. It is $125. So yes, I've crossed over into that high-end realm of palettes. Yes, and do I have any regrets about it? Hell no. All right, so anyway, let's open this palette up and let's see what it looks like right here. Just hold it like that. And there is a beveled style mirror in this palette right there. But yeah, this is what it looks like. All right, y'all, so now that we've gotten all that out of the way, the palette, my impressions, how do I feel? First off, I do kind of hate that I did not get the limited edition case. However, this black is very sleek. I like it. It's very comfortable. And then I like the little gold on the back. So the case itself, I'm totally fine with it. This palette feels like it should be expensive. The material that is made out of, or whatever this is, it is heavy. This palette is heavy, and it's not heavy because of the shadows, because as you can see, there's only 10 pans. I'm not one of those people that goes in looks and tells you how many grams each one is and how much grams the whole thing is. I'm not one of those people, so I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like I'm one of those people. But I will say that the weight of the palette definitely does not come from the colors itself. This palette is super duper nice. I cannot compare how I feel about this palette to any of her other 10 pan palettes because I don't have any of her 10 pan palettes. However, I do have this palette, and I will say that I am definitely glad that I purchased this palette. Will I purchase any more Pat McGrath palettes? Who's to say? I don't know. I possibly will if something comes out that tickles my fancy. I have been thinking about going on her site, trying her eyeliner and her mascara, because when I did do the master class, I got a 15% discount code. There were like 10 people, I think it was, that won something. What they want, I don't know, but the rest of us got like a 15% discount code. So I'm thinking about taking advantage of that discount code. We'll know if I come in with a haul. But other than that, I am really, really glad that I do have this palette. These colors, the payoff is awesome. You don't have to dig into the pan to get anything out. They're not blotchy. As you can see, they went on very smooth. I am overall 100% pleased. If you would like to see me do another look on this palette, please leave that down in the comment section. Even though you really don't have to, because it's my palette, I'm going to come and do another look. I mean, come on now. Yeah, I am. But anyway, if there's anything you would like to see on my channel, then please do let me know. I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here because this one is definitely a long one. And while some of you don't mind the long ones, some of you do mind the long ones, because I can see, because I'm watching my analytics now, so I can see the watch time. So please do try to watch this video in its entirety. And if you don't watch the whole thing, at least if a video is more than 10 minutes, at least try to watch 10 minutes of it. If it's less than 10 minutes, at least watch half of it. Just try to help the small guy, the small YouTubers. You have myself, you have Napalicious TV, you have Rich Roots. There are a lot of small YouTubers I can name. I just named those two off the top of my head because those are my girls. But there are a lot of us that really need the support, so please go ahead and support us. If you have not subscribed already, I don't know what you were waiting on. I don't know what your problem is. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell for notifications, so that of course you'll be notified every time I come back in with some new shenanigans. So with that being said, as I always say, you ladies and gentlemen, be safe, and until the next time and in between time, I will do what? Catch you on the flip side.